Welcome back. Let's take our lunch break. We're on Proverbs chapter 8. Does not wisdom call, and understanding lift up her voice? On the top of the heights along the way, between the paths she has taken her stand. Beside the gates leading to the city, at the entrances she shouts, O men, I call to you, and my voice is to the sons of men. You simple ones, understand insight, and you fools, be of understanding heart. Listen, for I speak noble words. An opening of my lips is about straightness, for my mouth speaks truth, and wrongness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness, none of them twisted or crooked, all of them plain to him who understands, and straight to those who find knowledge. Accept my discipline and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all delights are not comparable to her. I, wisdom, have dwelt with insight, and I find knowledge, foresight. The fear of Jehovah is to hate evil. I have hated pride and arrogance, and the evil way, and the perverse mouth. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding, mightiness is mine. By me sovereigns reign, and rulers make righteous inscriptions. By me princes rule, and nobles, all the judges of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who earnestly seek me do find me. Riches and esteem are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold and fine gold, and my increase than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of right ruling, to bestow substance on those who love me and to fill their treasuries. Jehovah possessed me, the beginning of his way, at the first of his works of old. I was set up ages ago, at the first, before the earth ever was. When there was no depths, I was brought forth, when there was no springs heavy with water. Before mountains were sunk, before the hills, I was brought forth, before he had made the earth and the fields, or the first dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there, when he inscribed a circle on the face of the deep, when he set the clouds above, when he made the foundation of the deep strong, when he gave to the sea its law, so that the waters would not transgress his mouth, when he inscribed the foundations of the earth. Then I was beside him, a master workman, and I was his delight day by day, rejoicing before him all the time, rejoicing in the world, his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men. And now, listen to me, you children, for blessed are they who guard my ways. Listen to the discipline and become wise, and do not refuse it. Blessed is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoever finds me shall find life, and obtain favor from Jehovah. But he who sins against me injures himself. All who hate me love death. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out its 7 columns. She has slaughtered her meat. She has mixed her wine. She has also prepared her table. She has sent out her young women. She cries out from the highest places of the city, "Who is simple? Let him turn in here." As for him who lacks heart, she says to him, "Come, eat of my bread and drink of the wine I have mixed." Leave the simple ones and live, and walk in the way of understanding. He who reproves a scoffer gets shame for himself, and he who rebukes a wrong one gets himself a blemish. Do not reprove a scoffer, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise one, and he loves you. Give instruction to a wise one, and he is wiser still. Teach a righteous one, and he increases in learning. The fear of Jehovah is the beginning of wisdom. In the knowledge of the set-apart one is understanding. For by me your days become many, and years of life are added to you. If you have become wise, you have become wise for yourself. And if you have scoffed, you alone bear it. A foolish woman is loud, simple and without knowledge, for she has seated herself at the door of her house, on a seat by the highest place of the city, to call to those who pass by, who go straight on their way. Who is simple? Let him turn and hear. And as for him who lacks heart, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant, but he does not know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of Sheol. Proverbs of Shlomo. A wise son makes a father rejoice, but a foolish son his mother's sorrow. Treasure of wrongness are of no value, but righteousness delivers from death. Jehovah does not let the being of the righteous go hungry, but he thrusts away the desire of the wrong. Poor is he who works with a lazy hand, but the hand of the hard worker makes rich. He who gathers in summer is a wise son. He who sleeps in harvest is a son who causes shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but violence covers the mouth of the wrong. The remembrance of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wrong ones rot. The wise in heart accepts commands, but one with foolish lips falls. He who walks in integrity walks safely, but he who perverts his way becomes known. He who winks with the eye causes sorrow, and one with foolish lips falls. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wrong. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all transgressions. Wisdom is found on the lips of him who has understanding, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks heart. The wise treasure up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool is near ruin. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The ruin of the poor is their poverty. The wage of the righteous is for life. The increase of the wrong is for sin. He who heeds discipline is in the way of life. He who refuses reproofs goes astray. He who hides hatred has lying lips, and he who sends out a slander is a fool. When words are many, transgression is not absent, but he who restrains his lips is wise. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. The heart of the wrong is of little value. The lips of the righteous shepherd many, but fools die for lack of heart. The blessing of Jehovah makes one rich, and he adds no pain with it. To work out wicked schemes is like sport to a fool, but wisdom is for a man of understanding. What the wrong one fears comes upon him, but the desire of the righteous is granted. As the whirlwind passes by, the wrong one is no more, but the righteous has an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy one to those who send him. The fear of Jehovah prolongs days, but the years of the wrong ones are shortened. The righteous look forward to joy, but the expectancy of the wrong ones perish. The way of Jehovah is a stronghold for the perfect, but ruin to the workers of wickedness. The righteous is never shaken, while the wrong shall not dwell in the earth. The mouth of the righteous bring forth wisdom, but the tongue of perverseness is cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is pleasing, but the mouth of the wrong speaks perverseness.